What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Against All Odds. It's your boy Cognac, and here next to me is my right hand woman, Britt. Are you ready for today's episode, Britt?
I sure am.
I am too. We got a lot of hot topics to talk about. But before we jump into the week's action, here's a quick history fact for y'all. Did you know that the NBA banned slam dunks from 1967 to 1976? What? Really?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, obviously it's a true story. They thought dunking was giving taller players an advantage. Imagine that. But eventually they realized it was just too exciting to keep out the game. They brought it back. I mean, just could you imagine the NBA without dunks today?
No, I just did a throwback video of Tracy McGrady. Oh my freaking gosh.
I'm trying to tell you, I'm talking about T-Mac was that dude, but that's wild, ain't it?
Yeah, it's crazy.
That is very wild. But before we get to, without all the dunking, let's dunk into the opening huddle. And first off, we got the fight of the century. We got YouTuber versus a real boxer.
Right.
But this YouTuber became a real boxer, and this real boxer has became a YouTuber. Tyson versus Paul.
This is crazy to me. Like, first of all, where did this man come from? Like, you built an empire on YouTube doing crazy stuff, and you decide to box? What?
I mean, I think he's done. I believe he's done some MMA over time too. I mean, he's a fighter. Put it like that. He's a fighter.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Like I told people some years ago when it was Conor McGregor versus Floyd.
Oh.
You're coming over to a realm where it's these. Like on front son, it was these when I was growing up.
Mm-hmm.
It's these. So I don't know. But I can say, if you look at Paul fights, he's known to be old fighters.
Right.
But you ain't never fought an old fighter with this much power at this age.
I'm nervous because he's like 50, right?
Tyson might be pushing 60.
What if he's not as quick as he used to be? Like, you don't want, you already got a legacy going. Don't ruin it, please.
Confidence could get in the way for Paul because I still feel like Mike is that man with that hook. If you like like Ezel said, Debo, you should have been bobbing and weaving. If he don't bob and weave, Iron Mike. But I feel like Paul got more sense than that. Like I've been watching like the Netflix specials, how they've been talking. Like I feel like Paul should know he's still Iron Mike. Don't get close.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Paul might win just off of youth, age. It's a young man's game. But if you ever get too cocky and get too close, you will get bit.
Right.
That's it.
Exactly.
That is it. Like if you get too close, you will get bit. But at 11:15, we will see. Now, next topic to come up in this opening huddle is the college football playoffs.
Now, this came out 2 days ago. This list right here. So you got Oregon facing Miami, Texas facing BYU.
Yes.
Georgia is nowhere to be found.
I kept telling people on this show right here on our little podcast, I kept telling people Georgia don't play consistent quarters of football. Like they could come out banging, but then as you seen with the Texas game, it was a couple ways there. I mean, football quarters is what it is. It's 15 minutes. There's no way to adjust it, but a little bit more time. Texas might have figured y'all out, and it could have been bad. Even with us in Florida, y'all really let it go down like that. Like it could have happened to y'all. Alabama, y'all didn't play 4 quarters of football. So Georgia, no, y'all not up there. Now to me, and it hurts to say it because my team are the Gators. But Miami is the most intriguing team to me up there because I seen Miami win the game off defense, but I've seen them win the game off offense. So,
I'm actually excited that they're in the top 4.
yeah, I'm kind of excited too, just for the South. Like, it's nice to see them. I tell you, dark horse though, Tennessee when they beat Alabama, that was confidence.
Absolutely.
That was confidence. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and Tennessee has been known to be a prominent football program, not in the recent 20 years, but it's not like they've never been devoid of that talent. I like Ole Miss too, because I like Jackson Dart. Like, I feel like Jackson Dart is one of the best quarterbacks in this whole college player. People don't give him credit. Like, whether you want to call him a game manager, whether you want to call him an excellent passer, whether you want to call him the next Eli Manning that's coming from Ole Miss, who knows? Just know he's a good quarterback. And, you got Quinn Ewers, Heisman hopeful from Texas. Not a lot is known about Indiana, but the Hoosiers do spread it. Don't they got, what's his name out there? Rook. I feel like Rook is that's the quarterback out there. Rook, he's nice. Of course, you got Ohio State. Boise State, they got Ashton Gianti, the running back. He putting up stellar numbers. So, you got some intriguing players and intriguing teams in this.
I know. It could go either way. One loss could ruin it. You can't come back.
As you've seen what happened with Georgia, it can happen. Mount Olympus has fallen. So now we got the NBA Cup and star players missing time. Now, the players are playing, they are balling. And who would have thought Portland would be 1-0 right now?
Right, in the cup.
Who would have thought Boston would be 0-1 right now?
And my thing is, like, this is not like the All-Star game. You're actually playing for money. Money.
But these players are on big contracts. These players are on big contracts.
Yeah, even one of them said having that extra $1 million, that's something.
It's something, but it depends on the player. If you're talking to, say, not trying to be like, on hitting it, if you're talking to like a Sam Hauser, maybe somebody like that, like, I'm coming off the bench, like that extra million matter to me. But when you talking about a player like Tatum, you're talking about a Anthony Edwards, talking about Braun, players that signed to the light. Man, this NBA Cup just started. We talking about the NBA championship. Load management and everything else come into play. So now we talking about people sitting out, and this year they got a lot of them. And a lot of them, but we already know who make up half of them numbers. Joel.
Exactly. Wanted to get an attitude because the fans are upset. Of course they're upset. Of course they are. There's no...
Hold up. I come to see the 76ers, but guess what? You the face. I come to see you.
Right. Y'all aren't playing well. So that should motivate you to want to play more.
Well, I feel like 76ers fans should come to see Tyrese Maxey. Unfortunately, he hurt, but still, that's what y'all should come to see. And then y'all should tune in to Podcast P to figure out what's going to happen in the next game. Because I don't know. I just feel like, this is where Paul George at with it. City of Brotherly Love. I'm taking Podcast P to City of Brotherly Love. I'm playing, but I ain't playing. And B, you the star, so everything gonna fall on you. Max, he's the up and comer. He just hurt. So now people gonna say Embiid and Maxey together. Oh man, that's no, because you're only gonna get Embiid and Maxey together for about 20-something games.
Someone did say when Paul George joins a team, it's never 3 people on the court at the same time. Like the 3 main people. It's either 2 and 1, or 1 and 2 are out, or 2 are, But it's like, it's never all 3 at the same time.
Whoever that said it, everybody told you the truth. Because, Paul George is that perfect player. Like, he plays his position. Like, I give him that. Like, he plays to what's given to him. He knows he doesn't have to be the scorer out there. And that team kind of edged out to where he doesn't have to be. But you got to realize when Embiid ain't playing back-to-backs, you got to play. And now Maxey gone? They need you, P. But you know,
At least Jeremy Kane is putting up some points. He's doing well.
young man, keep balling. In the
Mhm.
city of Bro Love, keep balling. Cause they need you.
They do
They
badly.
need you.